Hello, everybody. You got Jada,
Liz,
Kai,
and Camille.
And we are calling all Boss Babaes and Creative Kabayan.
and we are here, your Tita Salita crew, to talk about what it means to be Tita.
I never miss a break. Don't miss your break.
And plug in, because today we're talking about social media.
Cue in the drama.
My work had a term, actually, you just reminded me. Like during meetings or like social gatherings, like no phones. So our code word was techno.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Right?
Techno.
So good.
Techno.
Techno.
Oh, nice.
That is clever.
That's good.
Techno.
I
Very
like
good.
that. I like that.
Oh, man.
What's
How's
good,
everybody
Titas?
doing?
That's good. Oh, Cam.
Cam.
Our real estate
No
guru
Cam.
here. Oh,
We gotta give some applause to this lady right here for
you.
closing
Thank
off
you.
a deal.
Celebrate your
Thank
friends
you.
and their accomplishments.
Yes.
Jay.
And
Yes.
accept the praise, because that's hard to do too.
Yeah, this is hard for her right now.
It is.
But you take it right now, okay?
Only because we're in public.
Everybody write congratulations in the comments.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Hashtag
Cam
Can.
can.
Would
New
that not
hashtag.
look good on a button, though?
It would be.
Oh.
She's running for president.
Cam
like
for president.
Basically. And we're
Or
her.
prime minister, sorry, Canada.
And we are her campaign.
Guys, I'm in
team.
the room. I'm here. You guys talking about me like I'm not here. No, thank you though. Thank you. It's
Yes.
very.
It's
very
hard work,
thoughtful.
girl.
We know
It is.
how
It
much
is.
hard work you put in.
know your
You've been
journey.
patient.
Thank you so
You've been
much.
playing your part, and it's paying off.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so
Creative
much.
Space is officially open and up popping right now.
yes, it
Thank
is. Fanny, you just had a party over the weekend.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that
we
looked cute.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
we've booked some private parties, but I mean, y'all can just stop in and work out with me and talk to me. Actually, I love when people just drop in and just talk, and
hi.
I get to know people. Like, that's cool. I had a
Yep.
guest yesterday. I found out he wrote a novel, a novel about a Filipino boy hero.
I've seen that.
I love
yeah,
knowing
I
that
did see
stuff.
that. Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that. I've seen
Like,
that.
that's
That's
dope.
amazing.
So come in
Yes.
and visit me.
And she has a lot of good things going on for March break, guys. So.
Yes.
100%.
Ooh, yes.
And
So
you
sign
already
up.
know March break is the time to think about what are you going to do for the week.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can
get
find me and
proactive.
Liz at Battle Arena.
Battle Arena.
During March
7261
break.
Victoria
What's going
Park
on
Road.
with you, Jay?
A bunch. Actually,
solid.
today,
Always on the
funny
grind.
enough, today was really exciting.
Yes, yes.
There is a group of influencers. They're called Money Buys Happiness.
Okay.
And they're known, I think, for like the past 2 months. Sorry. They go to different parts of the city. They hide $1,000, or there's a challenge once you find where they are. And today at Battle Arena, they came through, and they posted something literally within 10 minutes. You see people outside of the building with the phones, like trying to find the entrance to the building. And the first 5 contestants that showed up, they had the opportunity to compete. And the first person who scored a half court shot, won $1,000.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
And
It
that,
was
and that
so
happened in like
cool.
what, 30 minutes? The whole thing?
Like honestly, from start to end, like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
so
my gosh.
fast.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought that
so
was
They
like a
said the fastest, like there's someone, as soon as they posted it, literally a minute, like somebody was camping out.
Oh
like
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty funny. And then even after they did, there's like still people running in and
Yeah.
like, where are they? But it's really exciting. And then the gentleman who won, they posted his handles on their page, but he's giving it back to charity.
Oh
So
my
we
gosh.
love that.
wholesome.
Right?
This is such a nice story.
yeah.
Wow.
Camille can't handle
But I
it.
cannot.
Her heart
So
is full.
beautiful.
So good.
Oh man.
Talk about a fun work environment, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the most part. I mean,
Balance.
Hey, that's like anybody's work. You got good days, you got
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
days,
yeah,
you have
yeah.
easy days, you have hard days.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Exactly. What about you,
Miss
Kai?
Kai.
Yes.
I
Artista.
am currently catching up on jacket orders
Ooh.
and
Nice.
canvas orders while I'm at home before I get back on a site job. So that's pretty much it.
There we
And catching up
go.
on sleep.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
But I did sleep at like 6 a.m. this morning. So.
Ooh.
I mean, artist life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought I graduated, guys, from that habit, but that it's like instilled in me. It's like I was like, no, it happens.
Yeah.
I just produce better art sometimes at night. That's what it is. The world's sleeping. creatives know what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say I know. I was like, I don't know what it is. Just something about the nighttime, the quiet.
Yeah.
Brings peace.
I don't know if you guys, I don't know about you guys, but did you watch Love is Blind?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're just gonna take some time to talk about it
We had a slumber party.
because like, okay, where do I start? First of all, in the last time we talked about it, everyone was saying they thought the principal and the teacher were gonna make it, and they were the first ones out.
In
Yeah.
my face. I was one of the people. I was like,
I think
maybe
all of
there's
us
hope for
thought like
them.
we were like maybe them.
Oh,
But
man.
no. And then the ones that are actually like really like digging each other is
Oh wait, which one's
Jimmy
the-
and
Chelsea?
And Chelsea.
Yeah.
You think so?
I didn't see. I feel like
he
they got a
seems, like,
little
really
better.
into
Do I
it.
think they're gonna last? No,
Maybe
but-
not.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm actually surprised of their chemistry though that's happening. Like that's unfolding in the show. How he's
Yes.
very kind of like into it and really receptive to like communicating and fixing things with her. Like, ooh.
Yep. Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
okay. But I don't know if they'll make it.
I know.
I
I
don't know.
know.
I'm not sure.
Also, I mean, the last scene, wasn't it Autumn's mom
Oh.
and
Coming-
I always
coming
forget her
I
name.
love that her
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is Autumn's mom.
I forgot her name.
I don't even know.
I know. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't
her
even
name.
remember.
It's like
You guys know
Jacqueline,
her.
The other girl. The other Barbie. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the other Barbie.
Jennifer.
And someone on on Instagram kind of brought up a good point that they were like, because she said that she saw him send a friend request, but then he retracted it.
Oh, he sent it
He
first.
sent it,
He
and then
sent-
he wanted to, I guess.
See if she would accept it, but she
Yes.
didn't. And then he retracted it.
And then his page was open, but then went private. But she's
Oh.
saying it seems like she's still interested, but someone was like, I think it's just an ego thing. The fact that she didn't get picked.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, to Chelsea, and that's kind of what's really more fueling her.
But remember,
who
they were
knows?
sitting at the bar, and she was like, the girl was like, "Would you want to see him?" She's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
you
like
know,
I still
Yeah.
have feelings for him. Like
Yes.
nothing's really changed for me. Like,
exactly.
you know, life hasn't gone on for her.
Yeah.
because it's
Oh my
still so
gosh.
fresh. I personally just don't like how Chelsea is like she threatened to withhold sex from Jimmy and all this. Like I just
that
don't like how
was-
she's playing.
No,
any
I
of
don't
this.
like that
I don't
either.
like it. I don't like
I don't think
it.
she's making the best
I don't like
choices.
that.
No,
Yeah,
it's not a healthy relationship.
It's not. It does not look like a healthy
No.
relationship.
I
I'm not-
will. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say how she blew up with him, or on him, in the kitchen.
Red flag,
That
right?
scene, I was
Yeah.
just like,
Oh,
no,
I
no.
was-
like
Me too.
kept
I was
going,
like,
right, like,
this is like red flag. Like, oh
like
my god,
run, Jimmy, run, like
Yes.
like
Yeah.
oh my
Because
gosh,
she wouldn't stop.
She would not.
She would not
It was
stop.
too
Yeah.
much.
And he was very, very direct and like, you're not being fair. I do this, I do that.
Yeah.
He does more than any of the other men.
Yeah, he looks like a really cool guy.
Like actually
Calm,
does more than
collected.
any of the
Even
other
though
men.
I'm suspicious of those two friends he came, but he brought.
Oh, the
but
two
Yeah,
besties.
yeah, yeah.
I low key think there's history there.
Yeah,
the blonde or
but-
the black shirt, which one do you think?
The brunette, right?
the
Yeah,
brunette.
yeah,
Yeah,
With the tatas, that girl. Because she was asking some questions that I was
yeah,
like,
she was.
Maybe she likes him. Who knows? right?
Maybe.
I'm
Who knows? Who
thinking.
knows? Who
And then
knows?
remember, there's that teaser where she's like, I know you effed her or
her?
something like
Oh,
that.
it might
I'm
be the
wondering,
friend.
is
The
it the
friend.
friend?
Maybe it's the friend.
Originally, I thought it was.
It was Barbie.
It was
Right,
Barbie
right.
chick.
Mom,
Yeah.
yeah.
His friend, yeah.
Who's
So
Barbie?
Autumn's mom.
Autumn's mom.
Oh, we're calling.
What's her name again?
I honestly
Jessica.
don't know.
Is it
Jessica.
Jacqueline?
Jimmy and Jessica.
Jacqueline.
No, it's Jessica.
It's,
Look
it's
it
a
up.
J.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's Jess.
I'm acting like I don't have a laptop in front of
Honestly,
me.
for me, guys,
Yeah.
above all that, Kenneth was the most triggering for me for that whole evening.
Which one is Kenneth?
Talk
Really?
about.
Principal.
Huh?
The principal.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, because of his phone?
Yeah.
It wasn't even
Which
the
is
phone.
coincidental with our
It
topic
was that
today, but-
last
Yeah.
scene
Jessica.
with.
Barbie's Jessica.
Yeah.
It was the last scene when she was being completely vulnerable, completely honest,
yeah.
completely sincere,
Yeah.
and just pouring it out in the
in the
most
kitchen.
direct and like her tonality was perfect.
Perfect.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he pretty much just gaslit her. And he like flipped it as if.
That looked like trauma to me.
That would
I think
piss me off. The way he was like,
And then on top
Uh-huh.
of his reaction to it, she also didn't react to that.
Yeah.
yes.
Which
Yeah.
really showed how kind and sincere she was. 'Cause
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
telling you what she needs from you. And you're
100%.
saying, well, if you don't see it now, then. Dude, she's telling you what to do.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like she
said she wants
she's
it.
giving you the playbook.
Yeah.
But again, I think it was that conversation with AD.
I think that threw him off.
You think so, eh? I don't
Maybe
know.
not the complete reason, but I think maybe started tipped the wheels. You know what I mean?
In that moment, then when he was acting like that, I was thinking maybe he got scared. Maybe he was in a relationship like that, and then I don't know. That's what I was thinking very originally. But now that you're expressing what you think, yeah, I think that was really like,
like maybe that was it. But like, who knows? Because she was saying all these things, and I think what he said, like, I understand why it would come across as, like gaslighting, but also at the same time, I feel like maybe she was projecting because the attraction wasn't there. Like, there's no, like, they're on the boat. You know how they're on the yacht?
Yeah.
And they're holding hands.
Yeah.
I think it was in the episode before. And it's just, like, crickets.
Well, and then
And he's not even, like, reaching out.
She was
like,
also
I don't buy
saying,
their
like,
chemistry.
do you like
I didn't-
physical touch? And he's like, yeah, I do.
Actually, I
And
love
she's like,
physical
I can't
touch.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what? I touch you all the time. I didn't know.
But
I
remember,
couldn't be
they're
more like that.
they're
Christian.
being
Yeah.
they're withholding, right? So like
Yeah.
I would just imagine that like in that scenario you don't want to put
hand-holding?
yourself. I don't know, right?
Yeah,
Like
maybe
I
they
don't
were
know.
just treading very
lightly,
and they
yeah.
didn't know how much to give and how much to take.
Exactly.
Because they were both kind of like, I'm gonna wait till marriage.
Like what's the threshold? You know what I
Right,
mean? Like how
right.
do you measure? I don't know. There's just a
So
lot
many
to
things,
consider.
yeah.
I just can't wait till like the reunion when everyone's like
Talks
sharing,
about
you know what I
it.
mean?
Yeah,
I just wanna
yeah.
hear, like,
I know.
all the real stuff.
Also, production is like a real thing too. Flipping to AD and Clay. I was not a fan of Clay before last week's episode.
I know.
the table.
The episode started well. The tour of the house was cute. I was
Yeah.
like, oh snap, maybe I was wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then
The mom.
Yeah. Then we got to that conversation, that little moment when he snapped on her in
Yeah.
front of your mom.
That
and
was
your
weird.
And your
sister.
mom had to rein you in?
Nah.
That was weird.
Nah,
that was
that is
like,
true. That
very
is the real
bizarre.
you, Clay.
Yeah.
That was the real you that just
Because
came
your
out.
mom's at the table.
100%. Or yeah.
maybe, yeah.
So
Just interesting.
Yeah,
Very.
he won me over when
He cleaned
when
the
he
table.
was eating, and then when he cleaned the table, and then the fact that
And she was like,
"What's happening?"
yeah, she literally look at her. I was about to start twitching when that was happening.
Yeah.
No, but I appreciate someone who doesn't feel like servers. They need to be served completely. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I honestly just thought he was anxious, and it was just like his anxiety, like being.
He did
like,
not
you
look
know?
Yeah.
anxious. He
I
looked
thought he was
hungry.
nervous. I
Yeah,
really thought
I
he
was
was
getting that
nervous.
vibe too in
You
that
know what I mean?
moment.
Like,
Yeah, I was getting
I was
that.
just like, that's cool.
Maybe because
but,
she
like,
was staring
also-
at him eat.
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe.
know, because he would during that time, the conversation that they were having, he was talking about like how he was fearful, right?
Oh, yeah,
He was
he said, I don't
talking a
wanna let
lot-
you down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
like, where's
be
this coming from?
vulnerable,
Why do you
yeah.
keep saying this?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his father was.
A cheater.
Yeah.
But also the fact that he chose Will Smith and Diddy as his like role
Listen.
models.
Oh, I didn't.
Nah.
Sorry.
I mean,
No, like absolutely not, right? Like it's just
Camille's
like, okay.
laugh for me.
yeah. Them as role
Also,
models.
sidebar, guys,
you know,
as per
like,
super
just
fan,
know.
if you're not into Love Is Blind, please fast
Sorry,
forward
Mom.
a little bit.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mom.
We
Super
are
Mom.
going to get back on topic.
We
Yeah.
have,
We're
like,
so
another
giggled to
minute.
talk about Love is Blind.
Yeah.
We were. So, in conclusion, who do we
yes.
think is going to make it now? In the next.
I still feel like Chelsea and Mullet are gonna be the
You think
curveball.
so? You think
think Mullet's coming back?
Interesting.
I think so. I think it's gonna be the
Okay.
curveball.
What about you, Kai? What's your prediction going into the next?
See, I was heavily thinking about it over like the next 24 hours, and then I realized that Law and Order SVU came out.
Oh, my-
And then
Oh yeah.
like SVU, Criminal Intent, Toronto.
Toronto,
and,
yeah.
The original one. I was like, what? Love Is Blind? What? Huh?
So
I really
much to
don't
watch.
know.
How about
Because
you?
the blonde girl's gone now too, right?
Oh my gosh, we
didn't even
didn't talk
talk
about
about that.
that.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
too much.
the blonde
There's too
couple.
much. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
when he was like, "We're in the parking lot." She's like, "No, you're uptown.
Right.
That's where
Yeah,
so and so
yeah,
lives."
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm with,
yeah, yeah.
What's her name? Chelsea Ann or something.
yeah,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
not
Carrie
Joanne,
Ann.
Mary.
something
Ann.
The one
Ann.
that has her face done.
She looks. She looks kind of Filipino.
She does look Asian.
I wonder.
Asian-ish,
Yeah,
yeah.
mixed there.
She looked Asian, and she tried to like
tone
Make
it
her
down.
lips.
Hide the Asian.
Yeah. So we'll see. There's a lot of interesting
No, they were
stuff,
done.
right?
And I
Yeah.
died when he was like in the living room, like sitting there with sunglasses. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Like I don't know about that guy. That
I don't
guy-
know. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I
either.
mean? Like he's just a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah. And also all the rumors that came out, this guy was like divorced for a couple
Living
weeks
with someone or
before
something,
applying for Love is Blind.
Wow.
Apparently he was living with someone. Yeah,
Living
something.
with someone, now
Oh, and
you're
he was
engaged
very-
to someone, but
he
you were
was-
found elsewhere. Like
I think I sent you the clip. He was very proud to like say, no, we were already done for like 5 weeks.
Oh.
5 weeks.
5
Right.
weeks.
Okay.
so-
5 weeks.
And one thing that really bugged me, I know we didn't bring this up, is just with Kenneth, the way he was on his phone. This entire, like, especially during an important conversation. So I feel like that rolls nicely into what we're talking about
Yeah.
today, social media. So phone etiquette at the table during conversations. Like, do you have rules around it? Does it bother you? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because some people can really, as soon as the screen's in front of them, they can
all
zone out,
day.
and it was proven with Kenneth. I wanted to knock that phone out of his hand. I was like, listen to her.
Yeah. I know.
A lady is speaking.
Pouring her heart out.
Right?
You know?
Well, my whole thing is like, I feel like if you have genuine feelings for someone and it's like, that's pretty much their honeymoon. You're moving in together. You should be excited. And she was asking the simplicity of like, hey, do you want to, something about the drawer.
Yeah, the left side
And he
or the right
completely
side?
Ignores her, yeah.
Like it
He's
wasn't
in
even
his
important.
phone.
And then he went downstairs to then further his conversations in his phone.
Still on his phone.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
My bad.
But to answer your question, I feel like for me personally, I try not to have my devices if I'm with someone like in person, because I do think it's very rude. Like I think anyone has like understands like when there's a phone that's out and you're talking, like that automatically disrupts
The flow.
that human connection is kind of broken a little bit. You might feel a little disrespected, and I just don't want that. Although these days. Depending on like this, like for example, if you're last night, I posted a story in my Instagram. It's like, have you ever had a meeting within a meeting? Because I was at a meeting and I actively had to pause the meeting to start another meeting impromptu because I was in the middle of an active negotiation, right? Thankfully, I was with another realtor who completely understood the nature of the scenario. But I think that those scenarios are few and far between. Like I'm not going to be in an active negotiation for the entire week. You know what I mean? Like if we're going to meet, like, and something like that has to happen, then I'm gonna say that to you. And if you're not cool with that, that's fine. But like, you know, I do think that we owe it to each other to be present.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I agree.
I will add, I think it's also situational.
Yeah.
Like, I think, not depending on who you're with, but like if there's something really important that you're waiting for, and then they're also aware of that, whether it be an email or a work thing. But I also agree, like, there is a time to just lock off
Yeah.
and like
Be
tap
present.
in. Yeah, be present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely agree. For me, if I'm spending the day with you to quality time, then I'm gonna be present, right? And maybe if something urgent needs to come up, I will preface and say, just so you know, I have something urgent that I might need to address.
Facts.
You know, like
Yes.
I will give a heads up.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I hate when I'm talking and then
Yes.
someone just go, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I would do the courtesy of just giving a heads up. You know.
Especially when you're expecting a conversation,
Exactly.
a message, whatever.
Yeah, and it's funny though because like depending who you're with, they almost always understand. Like if I'm with my like friends, if I'm having a meal, like it'll be like, okay, you're talking. Okay, someone's going to wash. Okay, everyone catch up, and then okay, now we're back together. Let's sit down and talk. You know.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a room with someone who I'm talking to and they're just like, and I thought we were supposed to like hang out, and they're like this, I'll be like, okay, do you want me to just go now? You know.
Yeah.
So it really depends for sure.
Do you want me here or
Yeah, exactly. Like,
does
I
it
can
matter
go. It's okay.
if I leave?
Yeah.
Will you notice?
But would you guys be super offended if someone, where are you at? If someone just like whipped out their phone and you're talking, like, you know, like,
Yeah, definitely. I've called people out
yeah.
because it's rude. It's rude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
no,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like Liz, I completely understand because like just when we went the other day, we were having like a tea, right? And we're
Yeah,
both
yeah.
like, listen, like some stuff's coming up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
can we
yeah.
take a second?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
like
what we do,
that
yeah.
stuff that's fine. There's communication, which I
Yeah.
think is kind of the point of all of this. But I think like, you know, especially as business owners, right? But like, I think if it's just like a regular person, you're having a conversation,
Yeah.
and they're just like,
Yeah, like they're not. Like they're just.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're scrolling. It's just like,
Yes.
hello?
Well, yeah. When they're just
No, for
scrolling.
sure.
You know
and
what I
they're-
mean?
they're
Like,
okay. And
right?
it's like,
I feel like if it's a work environment, a
Yes.
work session, I'm less likely to be like, oh, would you take your phone out or whatever?
Because we're all working.
Because we're all working.
Exactly.
Yes,
But I
yes.
think it's like when it's your friends, it's your family, or like, oh, we haven't hung out, or we're making quality time.
Yes, exactly.
Then yes, I want your attention. And even actually, let me not retract, but like even within business, if it's a really important topic, I don't want to have your attention divided. Like I want you locked in.
If it's important,
Yeah.
exactly.
And like business owners know, like anyone who's owned a business or like, you know, has done any form of freelancing, like I feel like those moments are few and far between. Maybe not so much depending on what phase you're at in your business, but like I find it hard to believe that every text needs to be answered in real time. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I know,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like there are multimillionaires that I know that just don't do that.
Yes.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
time and a place. And for me, what I've learned over the few years is like I've shortened the amount of time. Like if I have to meet with someone and I can't commit a full hour of attention,
Yeah.
then I will not commit a full hour of attention.
Yeah.
Everything is half an hour now
Fair.
for me,
Yeah.
right? It's just like, okay, yeah, we can chat for half an hour or we can meet on Zoom for half an hour or whatever. Like I don't make the promise that I can't fulfill.
Yeah,
I think that's
and
fair.
that's so fair. Yeah.
is-
Especially in this like day and age, we get notifications from like either it be
Everything.
messages or it's apps, whatever.
All of
And I feel like in the early years of like social media, there was like, you know, and sometimes it's like you wanted to message someone, but you're like, oh, I saw them online. Like, why aren't they messaging? You know what I mean? And like that would like upset me. Again,
Yeah.
this is like back in the day versus now I'm the same stance as you where it's like not every message is going to be responded on time.
Right away.
Or sometimes like you never know what that
If I
person's
post on my
going through or
story,
what they
doesn't
have
mean-
going on.
Right.
Exactly. Just because I post on the story doesn't mean
mean
I'm
I'm
like,
available to
hey, I'm
respond.
available to talk to
Right?
anybody
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
now, you
Yes.
know? Also on Instagram, I feel like if you have multiple accounts too, you could be on one, i.e. like a
Yeah.
business one or something, but on all your personal ones, it's going to show like you're online,
Yeah.
but you're really not because
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
jumping on to do
Oh, I put
work
my
things,
settings
right?
to never show that I'm online though.
Oh, do you?
Same. And all my
No.
notifications are off for social media because it's not where I like prioritize communication is not done through there.
Yeah.
I
Right?
will
So it's
say
not-
this is the first group on WhatsApp that I haven't muted.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Thank
I
you.
always
Thanks, Anna.
I always
No, I'm kidding.
I always mute group chats on WhatsApp because
Well, especially when you have multiple people in it, like
Yeah.
that can
Anything
flip to
4
100.
plus?
Yeah.
battery's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
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 No, it
But
can
no.
go.
I think it's just choices. It's just choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Setting. And would I get bothered? Yeah, with the preface, probably not. I think it's also like, are you just mindlessly scrolling because I'm
Right.
that not interested?
Interesting.
That's
Exactly.
true. Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah,
you really
yeah.
have to give me half-ass attention. Like then
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. Like I don't want to be here. I'm going.
And the worst is when you cut me off in a mid sentence to show me something.
Oh.
Oh hell no. No.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
No.
was I speaking?
No.
Camille's like, no, we don't have those.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have friends that do that. Like I'm sorry. No, I'm
Yeah.
not sorry actually. Stop
so
apologizing,
funny.
Camille.
Sometimes it's not friends. Sometimes you are in a room with acquaintances that you're catching up with, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so you didn't care how I'm doing. What's new? So, oh look, check this out.
Yeah.
I find that it's happened when I've had like a deep conversation with someone and they can't handle
Handle
the
this-
emotion, right? And they'll whip out their phone and be like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Haha, what?
What?
Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
literally
yeah.
no,
just talking.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're doing this for you. Like this isn't for me. I don't have to be
Right.
here.
Yeah.
I don't have to be here. Like,
Oh, man.
Cam is really good at tapping into your emotions, though.
oh,
Cam can. Cam
Because
can.
can.
Cam.
Oh, another thing. I mean, I'm guilty because, like, obviously I take content, but you know when there are people who are like, they overly get content that it's like we can't even walk because it's like every like 30 seconds. Like,
every
wait,
second is a
wait,
content.
wait,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's me sometimes.
no, you're pretty good. Like I said, I'm guilty too. I'll stop and take content too, but
Yeah.
like, I've had people where it's just like,
Every second.
yeah.
Oh
Sometimes
my
it's
goodness.
not
It's like you
even
can't even just
content.
live or just do something
Oh
without
my
everything being
gosh.
documented.
are they
And I'm
business
like,
owners
oh.
or like just like
No.
They're just like interested.
No,
in
just that's it.
content
Okay, to be
creation.
fair, yeah. When it's a business, if you're like an influencer, like I think like there's exceptions to be made, but
Yeah.
sometimes there are people who are just like
But when does it stop that you stop
Honestly,
taking content?
can I
Yeah.
share something?
Yeah.
always.
Like, after watching The Notebook, I told myself I would take pictures of everything.
Oh.
Aw. Actually, I did 2 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna take more pictures of my friends.
My friends, everything
Yeah,
I'm
like-
doing, everything I'm eating, everything.
And with people.
Everything, with people.
Yeah.
Everything. Because you just...
Never know.
If you guys watch The Notebook, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, unfortunately,
No, don't get me wrong.
sometimes we don't have the luxury of
Love
memory
taking
later.
photos. I love taking content. Maybe it's like just reading the room or time and place.
Yes.
Yes,
maybe
yes,
not for
that's
sure.
what it
You know what I
is.
mean?
Yeah.
Quick with it. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
If you're affecting the schedule, it's like,
I mean, get out of the room.
Does anyone remember life pre-social?
I loved it.
what a beautiful time.
I know. So liberating.
What were our favorite parts?
Playing outside.
Playing outside.
Outside.
What else? You know what I miss? That like, I mean, I guess they'll do parties and stuff like that, but like the idea of like an album dropping, you had to go to the store to buy it, and then you bring it home, and then you play it, and you listen from start
whole
to
thing.
And you read the little book to see
And
if the
you have the
lyrics are in there,
pamphlet.
right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
hated it when they didn't have lyrics.
I know.
Oh my god, when
Oh
it
my
had the
goodness.
lyrics, because otherwise you'd have to like rewind and write.
Yeah.
Rewind and
Yeah.
write.
Yeah.
Rewind and write.
Yep.
I also loved when HMV would let you listen to the CDs.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
To check out if it was worth the purchase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So good.
Ooh, what else?
I mean, I really miss just like having conversations with people like on the phone. Like Jack and I, before social media, we used to like stay up on the phone talking. I miss that.
Yes.
Now it's like life is so fast paced and everything. You can just text each other. It's like just those moments of conversation, deep
connection.
conversation, of
Yes.
connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
That, I miss that.
Well, Human
With that
connection.
being
Yeah.
said, I actually have realized that I prefer to call people.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I
Yeah.
I actually prefer to call people. Like, I'll text you.
I'm like, depending what it is.
Same. I'm like, I have
Yeah.
to be in the mood for it too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no. And you were saying, we're talking about before though. So
Yeah,
phone
before,
calls.
yeah.
I think we touched on it in another episode, like writing letters.
Oh,
was just
yeah.
gonna think that. I was like,
that
notes,
was so
yeah.
nice.
With
yeah.
Milky pens.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, give
Jelly
me a good gel pen.
pens.
Yeah.
Writing letters.
I also loved like getting film developed.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God,
And it's
yes.
like you have 24 it's not like our phones now, right?
Yeah.
When you can just snap
Snap, snap,
everything.
snap,
everything.
You can
Perfect,
even
right?
edit the photos that you take now if you have an iPhone and you have the live edit,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
So with film, you had 24
Russian
shots.
roulette.
If you were lucky, maybe you got an extra shot or two.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to go get them developed. And then it's like that exciting. It was like getting a
and then
gift.
getting the photo in the
Yeah.
cap.
7
Yeah.
days.
Yes.
I know, you're right.
I
That
miss
was-
that. Having photo albums.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That are like out that you can look at and flip through. And like,
Oh, I got another one for you guys. How about renting a video?
yup. That's
My
like just
favorite.
like my Saturday night.
Hands down. Hands
Movie
down.
night,
100%,
family movie
right?
night, blockbuster.
Hands down.
Me and my siblings had to strategize. It's like there's 4 kids. They're giving us one movie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
had to decide what we wanted.
Same.
Make sure
No,
everybody
I-
agreed.
That was the perfect time to
Yeah.
be alive. Because in high school, we would like, my girlfriend's mom would take us and she would let us pick anything we wanted.
Oh.
Anything.
Oh.
Nice.
Whether it was horror, and it was like, we weren't at that age yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was such a time.
I know.
Yeah.
But I remember getting in trouble because my dad's like, you didn't rewind it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, rewinding
Yeah.
it.
Did you guys have a rewinder at home?
Yeah.
I did.
It was built into my VCR.
Nice. Remember the car ones? It'd be
Oh
like
yeah,
a
Jack
Lambo.
had that. Jack had that.
I had the car one. Yeah, I had the car one. I had
We
the
did
car
have
one.
that. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I also miss taping songs off the radio.
Oh yes.
Yes. Oh, funny
Quiet
enough.
Storm,
Yes.
Ooh.
WBLK.
Oh yeah.
Me and my siblings would do fake radio stations. So it's kind of cool that it's like now we have a
Oh my
podcast.
god. Yeah.
Wow.
Full circle
We
moment.
would like I would record music off the
Wow.
radio, but then we would do like the fake interviews and make fake
It's so cute.
commercials.
Yeah.
Like
wow.
yeah.
So,
So
creative.
creative.
Yeah, so creative.
Oh my god! My
guys,
siblings
thanks.
were not doing that.
Right?
I
and
know,
Nat and I were
right?
like writing stories.
We weren't allowed outside, so we got really creative inside the house.
That's so funny.
But
But look,
that was fun.
Look how it manifested
That's
itself.
why I'm like, I'm
seriously.
just connecting it now. I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that worked out.
Pager greetings. Pager.
I never had.
Oh,
a
yeah.
Just
pager.
before me.
Yeah.
Just before my time.
Speaking of pager greetings,
Press start to skip. Press start to skip.
press start to skip this greeting. Guys,
Asian Avenue, Black
we're
Planet.
still not at
High five.
1,000,
Just throwing
but
it
Liz
out
is
there.
still going to sing at
Those
1,000.
are
No.
stuff
OG
in social media.
socials,
Yeah.
I was like, are you guys talking internet?
Yeah, I got
we were.
excited. I got
MSN,
ahead of myself.
Do you guys remember?
Oh my
the-
God, MSN, a messenger.
I was gonna say, do you guys remember the moment when you first got internet in your home?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
The dial-up.
Can you hear
Yo,
the sound?
Who picked up the phone?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember one of my titas, she was like one of the first titas to have a computer, but remember it's like you type in your website and then it'd be like, enter.
20 minutes.
And then you wait.
Yeah.
Like the page is like
That was like
loading.
the ICQ days.
Oh,
LimeWire.
yeah.
ICQ. I still
Napster.
have that in my
LimeWire.
mind, Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I guess this is kind of social media era, but like burning CDs.
But it was-
Oh, yeah.
Like actually mixtapes were a thing.
Mixtapes.
I still love
Yeah,
getting
mixtapes,
mixtapes as
yeah.
a kid because my cool older ates would make me mixtapes and stuff.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that's how I knew what music was in.
Yeah,
yeah,
which I
yeah.
liked.
I would still love someone to burn me a CD now, or not a CD, like a mixtape or
Yeah.
a file, a playlist. Sorry,
A file.
a playlist.
oh my gosh.
I think you can have a
good.
conversation in music. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Music is the story of our
Oh,
lives.
what about booth pics?
Oh my God.
Sticky pics. Sticker pictures.
Go to
pictures.
STC, make sure you had enough change
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
photo
Fridays.
booth.
Fridays at
Oh
STC.
my
Would you guys
goodness.
Hit up
Would
the
you
booth
guys
pic.
move the blue and the orange so you have the white backdrop?
Sometimes,
sometimes.
mix it up. Mix it up. Sometimes you had both.
So good.
Possibilities, right?
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
gosh. All the options.
Oh my
No, when
god.
sticker pictures got introduced to Scarborough Town, I was like, wow.
All the time.
At Sears?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Or at the arcade. We took
The
a
arcade.
couple
Yes,
of those.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Remember clip hits? So this is like pre MP3, and you'd have to get a mini like floppy disk SD card kind of thing. And you'd put it in the tiny thing, and it wouldn't even play the full song. It
Just
was
like
like a
little-
sample
Oh, I
of the
know.
song.
Like a
You guys
shuffle
remember
party.
this? Yeah, like it was like
Oh.
pre-shuffle, pre
No, I've
MP3
never
days.
heard
Oh
that.
my
It's
god.
interesting.
clips
I
or something
remember
like that,
hearing
yeah.
it, but I never had one. Never
Yes.
had one.
That is crazy that literally we lived in a time where that evolved.
Right?
Yes.
Like,
I think it's
Honestly.
cool that we
the
are the
digital
like
era.
we saw
Yes.
pre-digital, pre-social media era,
100%.
and now we're like full blown in it.
Yeah, I had a Walkman.
Yeah.
I
had
still
a
listen to
Walkman.
songs on my record player. Like
Yeah.
I still
Ooh.
listen to my records.
I want a
like,
record
I
player.
do like record
It's the best thing. Like I really because like sometimes I just want to unplug completely. So
Yes.
like, TV's off, everything's off, devices are in my room or whatever, and like
Just play
in the
the
living
vinyl.
room, just you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Especially around Christmas time, like the Christmas records. Oh.
So
With
good.
that crackling sound.
Yes, like
yeah, yeah,
chestnuts
yeah.
roasting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
an open.
Perfect. Oh man,
Oh,
your
back in the
singing
day.
voice.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Back in the
nostalgia
day.
for sure.
It's crazy.
What else do
I
you
love
miss?
finding those memes when it was like these kids have like all these technologies, all these apps, and then we were doing things like playing with the light in the fridge or the
Yeah.
the coil on a door. Like,
yeah.
Those kids don't know.
I actually
Yeah.
also
Real
miss like
fun.
big family parties.
yeah.
No one has cell phones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you just talk and you just like
hang out.
or just hang out.
Dead
And you
air.
play
Yeah.
you play those you make up games.
You make
Yes,
up games,
you make
get
up
creative.
games.
That I do miss that.
Has this ever happened to you guys? Like, I mean, like you've lost your phone. I've lost a few phones over my life, and I feel like the initial feeling is like, oh my god, I'm off the grid. I'm missing things out. I can't put like you have that feeling, but then after like a while, it's kind of nice to just
Not-
be disconnected
Yeah.
and no one has access to you. Like I kind of like it, and then I'm like, okay, then I need to come back.
Yeah,
but,
then I need to come back to
But I
reality.
do appreciate that pause.
So I have a weird thing where every time I lose my phone, I get it back. Whether it's at Kennedy Station, whether it's on a subway car,
You
whether
always get it back?
I always get
Wow.
whether it's at like a hookah lounge downtown Toronto,
These
How
are
do
all
you
the places
find
you've
it?
lost your phone.
Kennedy Station bathroom. I always get it back.
What?
I always. There's
That's
other spots too
amazing.
that I'll tell you guys about later. I always get my phone back.
Okay.
It's wild.
Lucky you. You better knock on.
I know, that's amazing.
Or something happened.
The trick is you can't give up on it. The one at Kennedy Station was I left it in the bathroom. And then I went back. I got to Warden and I was like, so then I went back and then I found someone that had a cell phone. I was like, can you call this number? And my ringtone at the time was the I know you see it.
Oh yeah.
Young John.
Yeah. So then I kept calling it and I heard it echo so faintly
What?
Wow.
in the station. Like,
Stop it.
So I knew it was in the station.
Yeah.
Someone had it.
Someone had it. So then I just kept walking
Wow.
around. The person was like, oh, it's here. I was like,
And the
"Here, I
person's
can hear
following you,
it."
calling it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then I found it and I was like, can I have my phone? And he was like, oh, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
My
you,
bad.
you can't give up on it.
Okay,
because-
question. Oh, sorry. Go
can't
ahead.
No. I was gonna say like I could have just got to Warden and been like, you know
Never
what? I'm
mind.
already here. Probably
Yeah.
someone already. You got it. You
Persistence.
don't give up on your people. I am very persistent.
Persistent.
Yeah.
I am
That's good.
persistent.
Before
for
we
sure.
go to break, give me one of your phone ringtones.
I just did.
Oh, I
Yes,
don't even
yeah,
know.
that's
Okay.
the question.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
your turn.
I don't know. I don't.
Sugar,
remember?
We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like Fall Out Boy.
I miss.
I'm boring. I
ringtones
don't
like
do that.
I had,
What?
but it wasn't even like when it was the actual song. It was like still like Polly. So I had Toxic, Britney Spears, and
That's so funny.
oh no, when I got one of the actual audio clips, Fergie, Big Girls Don't Cry,
Oh.
which they're not even like my favorite songs now, but like those were
Yeah.
what I had.
fine.
But, so guys, if you could only be on one social media platform for the rest of your life, what are you choosing?
I know mine.
Okay, what?
Go ahead, Kai.
It's been the same for like I'd say over 15 years.
Facebook.
Whoa,
Tumblr.
Huh?
Tumblr.
What's that?
Remember, it was like a blog.
Oh,
like
it's
a blog kind of
Tumblr
page.
is my favorite. It is still where I go now. It is my safe space. It has nothing to do with socializing.
I feel like the only reason why I knew Tumblr was still on was because you mentioned it in another conversation once.
Tumblr, yeah.
Tumblr.
for sure.
Interesting.
It's
Why
either Tumblr or Pinterest, but
Okay,
Tumblr for sure.
interesting.
Are we talking like current socials or like all the socials that
Ever.
we lived through?
Like
Ever
one that you
existed.
are currently using.
Okay, fine. It's not. I don't. It's not that I don't love all of the socials that exist
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
but like, I will say I miss T.Wire because I really like the
yes,
socialization
T.Wire.
aspect. Right, like
Yes.
you meet people
Of in the
like-
city?
Yeah, like you
T.Wire.
would genuinely meet people, like you know,
Yeah.
and, like you'd see them at a club or like
That
a
was a
party
good
or
era.
something.
I felt like,
that.
it,
Oh, I
it
don't
should have
remember that.
lasted longer. I was surprised that T.Wire kind of
Yeah.
got cut.
Bring it back.
You know?
I've never
I
even
feel
heard
like
of
someone
T.Wire.
should bring it back.
Right?
If you can bring out Law and Order Toronto, you can bring back T.Wire.
Right, and everyone. I feel like everyone from there was from Scarborough. All the cool people were from Scarborough.
Oh.
That is a really good marketing idea or something like
Jada
some
can.
kind of an event.
Right?
So wait, hold on.
T.Wire.
What
I
happens
think
in
there could be
T.Wire?
something else.
Like what happens?
It was
in
like a forum. I felt like you said to meet people. There were chat rooms.
You could pick your flag
You
to
could
like
post
represent like who
things.
you are. So I would always look for like the other Filipinos or like the other mixed people.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know, like other
Cute.
Nigerians. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool.
Sometimes it got
Never.
messy.
You could put music
I
on
don't
your
know what that
page. So it was like
was.
a,
Oh,
it
there
was
you
like
go.
a
Heard of
mixture
it.
of like what do you call it, like AA and BP.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah, it was nice. But
You
if
had
I had to
like a
pick
page
like,
too.
what
to be there.
Hey,
are you guys doing?
No, what are you doing over there? I was telling Cam. No, Cam. I was telling Kai that I'd never heard of T.Wire. Like,
So then I
never
said to
knew.
her, because you met your fairy tale
So
early,
I
why would you be there?
Like,
Why would you be there socializing?
I was in a relationship like with my high school guy, but like I just thought it was really because I was I'm still a very social person, and like I really love the energy on there. I don't know, like
okay.
it
That
was
was
so
good. I
lively,
remember
I think I
right?
would have loved it too.
I think you would have loved it.
I think I would have loved
like,
it.
It was
yeah.
not.
I feel like that would have been my first kind of like graze with like technology and socialization.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Between the two, I guess.
I liked
Okay.
MySpace too.
Oh.
I never really.
I know
I had a
MySpace.
MySpace. I didn't really go on that as much. I did more like Asian Avenue and Black Planet.
Yeah.
But even that, I know that is like meant to socialize, but like it was like specifically just the people I already knew, or like making
Yeah.
my page look cool.
It's more about the HTML codes.
I know.
Right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like
struggled
Asian
with.
Avenue, honestly,
For
because
sure.
it was like the first time you were actually learning, like, the codes. And
Yes.
this, like, now Facebook and Instagram is so easy. You just post.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Asian Avenue actually made you, like, think how to do it.
Like, how does this
View
represent me?
source.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
View
this
source.
page has to be me.
Yes.
Yeah.
The customization.
It was you and
Strong.
websites,
Yes.
basically.
Scrolling.
The color, the banner.
The adding the sparkles.
And then you know when you would
Yeah.
see something on someone else's page, you're like, that's good.
That's
We're
good.
View source, and then you had to find it.
It's like
All
you
the
knew
accents,
that.
the colors.
Hold on,
Yeah.
guys. Let me ask you, what was your Asian Avenue name?
Oh, man.
What was your
Okay.
AA name?
No.
No.
Nope.
AA names now.
Flip.
Baby Cammy. Double E's.
Two I's, double E's.
Okay, Jay.
That's only if everyone watching writes their Asian Avenue name.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yes,
that's a good one.
one.
Let's hear everybody's Asian
Everybody.
Avenue. Mine was Flip Princess _27.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
Okay,
Asian Avenue.
Anna.
Yep.
I feel like I know.
Oh, one time I made a Wet and Wild.
Oh!
But I was thinking of the brand,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
lip
yeah.
balm.
Obviously.
That's what I
Obviously.
thought. And then I think
People were, like,
and then one
going
of my
wild.
aunties was like, "Nah, you need to."
yeah.
You're out of age.
Exactly.
Oh
and I
my
was like,
gosh.
kid, I didn't know any better. Yeah.
You should have stuck lip smacker.
Yeah.
Same
Mine was baby _ Panay. Wait for it.
143.
143.
Yes, I think I remember
Of
that.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, we were friends.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
dead.
I hit your G spot.
Oh my god!
Hit up my G spot.
No,
And
that.
you
You
typed
just brought up. I got goosebumps off that one. I totally
Why?
forgot
Why
about
were we
that.
like that? Why were we like that? No, it's
I didn't
not.
even know what that
Hilarious.
Oh my
No,
god. You're right.
I'm dead. Okay, so
I'm
everybody.
dead.
And what was
Oh wait, no, there was. I want to hear Liz's. You almost slipped away from that one.
Okay.
And she asked the
Mine was
question.
Dancing Diva D1VA.
Diva with the one.
Because I'm the one.
Diva was taken. Because I think Baby Panay, my eye was a 1 too.
Oh my gosh, Dad. It's just
Amazing.
funny,
That was
right?
good. Amazing.
That was
So good.
amazing.
So good.
I
Okay,
can't wait to
cringe.
hear
So
everyone
cringe.
else's.
So everybody, if you had to pick one emoji to represent you, which one are you choosing?
A panda.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good one. Oh, that's such a
A
good
panda.
one. I've never.
Like just for
A panda
for fun?
or
Like
a
just-
pea?
No, I think
Paintbrush.
like if you had to choose one emoji to represent you.
To
what would
represent
you
you?
choose? Yeah.
Oh.
Right. I was like, that's actually kind of hard. I'm trying
That's
to think
very
which one.
hard.
I was gonna make a joke.
It's
but
all the ones that I send. I don't know, the fiery heart.
Yeah, the fiery
the
heart.
rocket ship.
Yeah.
yeah, those are
And
cams.
now the fire heart and the rocket I use because of Cam.
Yeah,
Yes,
same,
yes.
same.
But I like when people put me on like unused emojis. That
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
yeah. Me
typically
too.
use.
My new favorite is the maracas.
Oh yeah, you haven't Arriba.
Right? Like, why did she put that?
Oh man.
What is yours? What is yours?
I feel like mine's the melting, the like. I feel like that's like my life, you know. Like I'm good, I'm smiling, but like life, like I'm just trying to survive, y'all. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I feel like mine is the one that's like like
I'm sorry, do that again?
Sad, overwhelmed, but happy. Like
roll the emoji so we can compare.
like our emojis beside
that's
us.
funny.
Talking about?
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I always use it.
Not that your facial expression wasn't a great
Spot on,
representation.
yeah.
I was like, wait, which one is that? Do you know which one?
It's always here. It's like either
Send it to
this
the
one,
group. Send it
either
to the
the
group.
sad one.
Those are a lot of crying.
Yeah, it's either that
Why is there so much crying?
I want to show the camera.
one. Yeah.
I
There's another one that I always use.
That is so funny.
Have you guys ever posted anything embarrassing? Any year? Does it-
Everything before 2020.
Oh, yes. No, sometimes
Everything.
Facebook be reminding me of things. or
Facebook
things
is
that I
real
said.
humbling.
Remember when you used to look like this?
Yeah.
Oh
Remember
my
when you
God.
used to
Remember
dress
when
like
you
that?
had no eyebrows?
Well, it's not even like limited
we're
to pictures. It's like my
dressed
status
casual to the
updates on
club.
Facebook.
Oh my gosh,
like
no.
why?
I've treated
Why?
them like MSN before, where I
Yes,
put like, you know, like
yes.
a cryptic song lyric, angsty.
Yes.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Like and
man.
then Facebook likes to remind you of your statuses from 18 years ago too. So I'm just like, why did I tell people this?
I'm
On
like,
this
oh
day,
my God.
17 years ago, this is what you said.
And I'm like, don't remind it,
I know.
please.
So funny.
Like, am I the only one getting this notification? Because
Yeah.
I'm
Rude.
hoping.
So much
Actually,
shame.
maybe it's not necessarily something I post. The thing that makes my heart skip a beat is when someone tags you in something.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God, what picture did you use? Like, you know what I
On
mean?
Facebook. Yeah.
And especially, like, no offense, but like some of the elder generation when they post.
Oh my God.
They always
Yeah.
take it of
And you're
you
like, there's, like,
eating.
Choose a better picture, man.
You're always
please.
eating. Oh
my
gosh.
beautiful niece.
Not so beautiful in that picture,
Right?
Tita.
Like-
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How dare you?
Literally lechon in my mouth.
Can we say hashtag relatable?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, seriously. That is like a universal problem that needs to stop. Stop it. Give it up.
So
Oh, man.
It's always when you're eating. Speaking,
Yeah.
I was like, speaking of eating, okay, I'll wait.
Yeah.
But yes, guys, social media actually brought us to you.
Yes.
So we actually have to be thankful for social media in some sense.
Yeah. No, social media is great for so many
so
things.
many other things.
Yes.
For sure. But I think, especially for us, we just can connect because we knew what it was before.
Yeah. It's easy to reach everybody too.
Yeah. Actually, I will say, I think, I don't know if I mentioned this before, like one time, like just an example of like why technology is cool, or like how it can bring people together. Like my brother, he's a gamer, ended up becoming like friends with some dude that like lived in like the mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's just like, in what world
connected.
would you ever
been
connect?
friends with
For
someone?
sure.
But through video games, like they
Yeah.
connected, and it was really cute. One time,
is cool.
they made like some kind of inside joke, and then all you heard through his headphones was like, "Yo, you trying to be my best friend right now?" Like,
That's cute.
Oh.
especially with guys, you know.
Yeah.
So
That is such a beautiful story to
That
end
is.
this episode with.
So
smooth
wholesome.
guy.
Love it.
I'm sure there will be a second episode
For
of
sure.
this.
Until then,
Yes.
that was really fun reminiscing. Yes, and until next time,
Inga.
We're gonna go eat, so ingat.
always.